How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you can hear me okay. Still going to be adjusting a few things here in my new setup that I'm almost pretty much got sorted, which I'm very happy about. He says as he's breaking his microphone stand. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Happy Andor Eve. I am so hyped. I watched Rogue One last night, and I am very much in the mood for this show. I think it's going to be so sick. And to celebrate, we are going to be building the U-Wing, the Rogue One U-Wing, what appears to be the superior U-Wing, if any of the reviews are to go by. But that is just the name of the game with Lego and the shrinkflation at the moment. But hope you guys are doing well. Oh, hang on. Let me check my... Oh, is it? Wait. Oh, hang on. Let me turn... Right. Uno momento. This is probably why I should... Is that better? Let me turn the gain down just a little bit. Okay, is that better? Is that a lot better? Hopefully that shouldn't... Hopefully that's better. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to be building the U-Wing and talking all things Andor and Rogue One and all the other Star Wars Celebration news, actually. This mouse isn't working, so let's get that off. That's because... Oh dear. Right, great start, Thomas. Let's check in with chat, who I'm sure have liked the stream at this point, and it's always much appreciated. Gaz, hello, how you doing? Lauren as well, good to see you. I'm too early for this. Oh dear. Yeah, this is. I'm starting a bit earlier, because I do want to try and get some sleep before Andor comes out tonight, which yeah, I can't wait to discuss with everyone. And this time next week would have had the first 3 episodes, and that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I watched Rogue One last night, and I'm so hyped. Yeah, is he already sleeping for Andor? Oh, I wish that it'll come sooner. Do you know what time it hits the UK time? Yeah, it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. So I'm probably gonna wake up at maybe like 3, 4, maybe something like that. And then watch it, because I can't have the spoilers. I cannot have the spoilers. But yeah, hello Sam, how you doing? Are you seeing the clip that was released on Screen Rant? I saw a clip that got posted, guys, but I don't want to watch it. Yeah, there was there's been like, I think there was like 4 more clips over Celebration Weekend that got revealed or got released. But yeah, I think I've watched like a couple of them, but for the most part I just didn't want to watch. I was like, I'm just really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be so sick. And this weekend we will be seeing Revenge of the Sith in cinema. And whilst I do remember seeing it in cinema at the time it released, I'm... Sorry, make all the noise first. Whilst I do remember seeing it at the cinema at the time, I also am intrigued because I remember my experience with Rogue One a lot more at the cinema. I saw it like 6 times in the movie theaters. So I felt weird to say at the cinema. So yeah, it'll be interesting to compare, because I've got a feeling that after Andor season 2, like all of the cast has been saying, like it would it completely changed the way you look at Rogue One, which is crazy. I don't know. I think Rogue One might be my favorite Star Wars movie, after like supplemented by Andor and what the potential that Andor could do to enhance Rogue One. Rogue One might end up by the end of Andor season 2 could be my favorite Star Wars movie. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Revenge of the Sith in cinema. That should be a lot of fun. Oh, I didn't pre-plan to get the instructions up, but should we see if we can pull them up real quick? We go. Hey Ollie, how you doing? I said I'm early, you're right on time. A little bit late, Hey Cabbage, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well. What's the set number? 75155. See if I can pull out the build instructions so I can do them digitally rather than on screen. It's really annoying that mouse isn't working. We'll open it just in case. But this is taking a minute. Let's close some of this stuff. Quit. Okay. 75155. Is anyone staying up? Is anyone getting an early night to then wake up for it, or are people just gonna wait till after work tomorrow? Like, what's the plan? Also, Lauren, what time does it come out for you guys? I feel like it's a sociable hour, right? Yeah, it's frustrating that it has to be 2 a.m. Like, of course I'm staying up. You'll fall asleep though, won't you, Sam? No, that's why I'm like, I will find it easier to get up for Andor than I will to stay awake for it if I just sleep all the way through. So that's why I'm You think I know? Fair enough. What are you currently? Are you 5 hours behind or 6 hours? I assume you're 5 hours, so it'd be like 9. Oh, that's 9 p.m. That's perfect. Oh man, the things I do for it to come out at 9 p.m. Like by 10 o'clock, I could have Paige in bed. I could have Penelope in bed. While this is loading, I'll carry on building manual instructions. But yeah, that would be the absolute dream. Those Americans don't know how good they got it. Don't know how good they got it. But yeah, I am very much excited. The potential that I even contemplated that there we go, that Revenge of the Sith might lose its spot as my favorite Star Wars film, like soon, is quite a crazy thought because of the nostalgia. But excuse me, you're midstream at 9 on a Tech Tuesday. Fair point. That's a fair. Oh yeah, that's a fair point actually. I would do like hype streams. I'd do 7 till 8:59, and then we'll be good to go. That would be the play there. That would be fun, and then we can shoot the shizzle about last week's episode the next week. Ugh, that'd be so much fun. But yeah, I just don't have the capacity to stay up. It's gonna be I'm gonna be not much good to my boss tomorrow. Although I don't think we have a particularly busy day. We had a crane today. I'm glad we didn't have the crane tomorrow. That would have made for a tougher day at work for sure. But yeah, how's everyone's weekend been? Did you guys catch much of the celebration hype? I was watching quite a bit of it. I've seen like most of the Star Wars live stage interviews. So I kept like I really kept up with it this year. I was quite gutted not to be there. But LA in a couple of years, that has a lot of potential. Great start, Tommy Wommy. Oh dear. Okay. Now we're good. Now are we good? Can you guys hear me? Is it too loud? Are we, like, is the music okay? Can you see me? Is it working? Oh, Lord. I should just go to bed now, I think. All good now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was saying, I have a, I've got like an adapter, because obviously I stream off a laptop. I have an adapter, that I run the internet and then like all the webcams and stuff and the microphone into. But I wondered, because it was going through that maybe now that it's plugged into like a single adapter and then into the laptop, hopefully that gives a bit of a better connection. Hi Simon, I'm gonna wave because just so I'll make sure people can still hear, see me. It's been a rough start, but we're going strong again, and we will have a U-wing by the end of the stream. Whether there's anyone sat here watching or not, I will finish this before I watch Andor season 2. But yeah, I'm so hyped with all the news. I think Star Wars, I don't know about you guys. But I think I'm like very, very excited for the next few years of Star Wars. And people are gonna say, you said that before, and they'd be right. I have said that before. Oh god. But the Sean, is it Sean Levy who's doing the Ryan Gosling film? Watching Ryan Gosling in Star Wars could have the potential to be a little bit jarring. But then I guess I'll know by the time I see Sigourney Weaver in Star Wars if that feels really jarring. And I did get over seeing Woody Harrelson, to be fair, so that was the first time I was like, oh, that's weird, because I didn't know it. Like any other actor, I've known them through Star Wars, not through their through all their other stuff. But yeah, Starfighter could be good though, and it sounds like it's going to be its own independent story. I feel like I'm echoing what I said when Acolyte first got announced and talked about. But yeah, it's its own secluded story. He said that they're going to shine a light on a part of the galaxy that doesn't get seen a lot, which is interesting. So potentially like got nothing to do with the Jedi, the Rebellion, the Resistance, I guess at this point. I guess it's not the Resistance, so it would be the New Republic. I don't know, whatever power be at charge. But yeah, I think it's going to be away from all of that. And yeah, have its own independence and significance, which I think is exciting. That director has a very does he? I thought he was like quite well revered, but I couldn't tell you much of the other stuff he's done, to be fair. So that goes to show my knowledge. Oh, you tried not to watch the Celebration announcements. Fair enough. Was Jack Black and Lizzo. Pause. Lizzo was jarring. More so as well because I was like in that Airbnb at Star Wars Celebration, like watching it, and I think we'd had a few drinks the night before. My pins were just everywhere because I was trying to work out which of the pins I still needed to collect. Yeah, there was a lot going on. Hey, KA, how we doing? Is it the first post-Rise story we'll have seen too? Yes, it certainly will be. I think there might be like comics and maybe some of that stuff post Rise of Skywalker. Actually, no, I don't know if there is. By the time the film comes out, I imagine there'll be something, like some content. But as it stands, I think it will be, the first thing post Rise of Skywalker. Obviously, we've got the Rey movie coming, which everyone keeps calling the Rey movie. I don't know. She's obviously going to play a significant role in it, but I don't know if it's going to be a movie all about Rey herself as a character. Like the last trilogy was. I think she's going to be in it a significant amount, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be telling like her story. Tuesday was my favorite Star Wars celebration. I'm sure it was, Sam. I am sure it was. Oh dear. Sigourney's a chameleon, I think. Yeah, fair. I'm looking forward to it. She sounded great. She sounded really into it. Yeah, so they gave a bit of a backstory, or a bit of a a bit of a hint on the character that she's gonna play. But did anyone watch the leaked footage? I've seen all 3 of the leaked stuff, although the Ahsoka one isn't one to hang about. What have I done wrong now? Yeah, the Ahsoka one is not any real spoiler or leak. There's because they start production on that, or they start filming that next week, which is cool. So I think what they did with Andor last celebration is like they were, or maybe they're in the middle of filming it last celebration. I don't know. Also, I have solidly won the debate now. Can you admit? Wait, what was the debate? Hey, Tekken everyone, can't wait for Andor tomorrow. Dude, I know. I cannot wait. I'm so hyped. Also, they haven't said no characters from the last trilogy will be in Starfighter, so it will be interesting if Poe, who seems likely, pops up. Yeah, I think if... They did say they're shining the light on new characters, but they didn't completely rule out that there wouldn't be any. So, it will be... I have a feeling, although it's called Starfighter, I have a feeling that it is going to be something completely... I don't think it's going to be any like law enforcement thing. Just picking up from like what the guy was putting down, I was like, I don't know if this is necessarily going to follow like a Starfighter pilot of a specific political or like authority. I don't know, could be wrong. Just my initial suspicions. Any trouble happened at Star Wars Celebration? The trouble was that I wasn't there, KO. That's the trouble. Now you've had more trouble on the stream, I think. But we're flying now. We're back on track. Oh, who is more famous out of Jack Black and Lizzo? I said Jack Black, you said Lizzo. What? Because okay, that's all well and good doing that after the fact that he's released a Minecraft movie and she got cancelled. Like that's very easy to do. But the debate wasn't at that time. I think Jack Black's cultural significance has gone up tenfold since 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 the Minecraft movie. Have you seen the clips of people going feral for that in the cinema? Like, crazy. You reckon they'll film Ahsoka at Shinfield Studios? Oh my god, that would be so... Yeah. How cool would it be if you ran into Rosario in Saber Center? Dude, it would be insane. That would be so wild. The fact that there was like an Andor filming location quite literally 10-15 minutes up the road from me is really cool. And I want to go be an absolute nerd and find out exactly which field it was that that it was shot in. I'm gonna have to catch up with Matt from Fantha when he's back from Japan. Wait, Matt from Fantha? Oh, is that Star Wars channel? Yeah, I've been watching Star Wars Explained. They've been doing like daily coverage of the like recaps of like all the info to drop. There's a new Star Wars game, I think, as well, but I can't remember if I watched that video or not. I don't really pay attention to much of the game stuff, but they seem quite excited by it. I just really love Star Wars. Like, I was getting a lot of FOMO for not being there. My sister, I'll look to go in 2027 to LA. Yeah, I would like to as well. I would very much like to as well. Go do Disneyland. Sorry, keep getting that wrong. Who is this? Jack Black was first famous from the School of Rock. Yeah, but not many kids would know Jack Black from the School of Rock. KO. Just saying. I might be able to find out which field. Is that legit, Gaz? Because that would be pretty sick. There's photos that people have taken of like part of the set in the field. So like when it actually comes important for me to go and take a look, I will I'll do some proper research on it and find out. But I want to go when it's like, because it is what I'm assuming is going to be the first arc. I don't know. All of the like what you guys have seen in the promotional stuff, like all the cornfields and stuff, that is what was filmed locally. So yeah, there's like shots of people that people have taken when they've been on a walk, and it's like, yeah, all of the some of the sets there, some speeders and stuff. So this is really cool. I was stoked when they filmed Force Awakens up at Greenham, where I used to take my dog for a walk. Yeah, my brother was like, "Oh yeah, I went for a run up there the other day." I was like, I've still not actually been to like see the actual like the bunkers. They're currently being like rented out as like containers, and I did once message the company about going to visit it, but they never got back to me, funnily enough, because I would love to have like actually gone on to, because you can see it through a fence, right, but you can't actually go and like step on it, like, or go like walk on the actual what was the base. But yeah, Used to be able to get to Winspit Quarry and Dorset where Swords scenes were at that base. Yeah, I want to. Do they do? I think I like saw somewhere that they do tours of that. But that would be another one because that would be like quite a cool base to build out of Lego. So that would be one. That would be like a really cool one to visit because that's been in quite a lot of sci-fi things, I think, right? But yeah, that would be quite a cool one to go and visit. Oh, you don't need tours. I went there before and/or as they filmed some Who there. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, sick. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll have to check that out. I think I said before I want to do like a. I built Star Wars filming location. I visited Star Wars filming locations and then built them in Lego. So like that would be a cool one to do because then I could do like Swords custom X-wings and yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Oh, Rogue One's just so good, man. Said watching it yesterday. It just goes by, like it absolutely flies by for like as a film. It's so quick. It goes by so quick. Hey Will, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. I like the new Star Wars game as I play lots of XCOM game, which is almost the same. Oh yeah, I heard they were comparing it to that one. I can't remember what the other game it was that they were saying it was very similar to, but yeah, just not into games. We are getting a. I mean, we kind of knew this, but we're getting a season 2 of Rebuild the Galaxy, which is cool. Interesting. What the Ahsoka brickheads is a bit jarring, not gonna lie. Interesting concept. Glad that they've got Ashley Eckstein back for it though. Voicing Ahsoka. She seems like the most wholesome, like passionate Star Wars representative. It's really quite sweet. Yeah, she's a proper good ambassador for Star Wars. And Tech, what are your thoughts about the new Maul series? Dude, I haven't even mentioned the Maul series. It's... I'm very hyped. I love Sam Witwer. Like, I think he's amazing. He's another, like, very good ambassador for Star Wars. And I think... I don't know if it's, like... I don't know if he's, like, executive producer... or if he is just a producer, but the interview that I saw with him, and I forget her name now. Athena someone. I can't remember her surname. Begins with a P. Who was like a producer on Clone Wars. Athena Portillo, I think, is her name. They did an interview together at Celebration, and they were... she was saying how, like, it was really cool and very important for this show to have, like, Sam be very much involved in it, because his knowledge is just, like, crazy. So, yeah, that's very exciting. And taking the out of the buildable Chewbacca is something truly special. It's very good. It's very good. The cursed Chewie is there, yeah. That's what I mean, man. Like, I love the... Whilst I didn't find Rebuild the Galaxy, the first one, like, particularly memorable, I do always very much appreciate, like, the LEGO humor. Because they are not afraid to, like, take jabs at things. take the mick out of themselves. Like it's very self-aware, which I think is what makes it enjoyable for adults as well. Across like not just Star Wars, but like across all of their content stuff that they do. They're not afraid to take jabs at what's come before it, or like what is like based on or whatever. It seems one of the favorite Sith Legend characters is Intimore. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's who people think it's going to be. One, because that's from like a completely different time period. Well, I guess it is Legends, but Dave Filoni has said like in the past a lot of the time that he is very reluctant to bring a character out of Legends and back into canon if they are not serving a very similar purpose, or a very similar or at like a very similar point in time to what they already were in Legends, because he was just like, it creates less friction, essentially, I think was what he was kind of alluding to just create a new character, which I think is completely fair. So I think this new character will pay homage to Darth Talon, but I don't think it will be actually Darth Talon. Although Darth Talon, I think, was going to be the apprentice in the early drafts of what George Lucas had written for a sequel trilogy. I think Darth Talon was going to be Maul's apprentice, so there's a chance, but I don't think it looked enough like her to be her. But we'll see. Hey TJ, how we doing? What time is she from? Legend. I think like, is it not like, I think in Legends it's like 100 years before, like sort of what Acolyte was. I think maybe, I don't know. I was just watching a video when they were talking about the Maul series, and they were like, oh yeah, no, she's from like a very different point in time in the old Legends stories. But obviously at that point they could have pulled her when George was writing potential sequels. They could have just pulled her for that. Wait, 100 and is the first season of the Maul show going to be Son of Dathomir? I don't think so, Sam. I think it's the first. It's set taking place from the year after Clone Wars. But it is really interesting that this is going to be like the first like Sith led show. I guess Acolyte kind of was, but that still had a very Jedi heavy presence. So it'd be interesting to see who makes an appearance in that show. I'm as you guys can imagine, very much excited for that to come out. But yeah, definitely seems like they are slowing down a lot of the productions. I guess because they like seem to be heading more back towards the cinema. Wait, what was the 140 years after episode 4? Is that where Darth Talon is meant to be in the timeline, TJ? Hi. Straight after his escape from Ahsoka, catch the series that I heard because of Rook there. Rook is... Oh, wait, do you mean... Oh, is it one of the Mandalorians is called Rook, isn't it? Or aren't they? Well, there might be like a small scene from it, but from that point, but both Sam Witwer and that Athena said it's like yeah, set like a year after the events of the Clone Wars. Yeah, that's where it's at. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought it was back in time. I didn't realize it was further forward. That's interesting. Oops. This is it's already looking like a sizable build. Not gonna lie. Will it tie in with Solo, do you reckon? I think it depends how many seasons it runs for. Because what year does Solo take place? I always like Solo's a bit of an outlier. I always can't quite work out when that. I can't quite work out how much younger Han Solo's meant to be in Solo. But I think it will certainly lead up to the events of Solo, and I imagine it's much of what they wanted to do with the rumored well, what they kind of set up there. Or maybe they do this whole series as kind of like a prequel to the Lando Calrissian. Although I don't think the Lando Calrissian story kind of makes much sense to go into all of the Maul stuff. Like, he doesn't really have any... I don't think he particularly has much stake in going to, like, find out what Kira's up to. It just doesn't really seem like in his personality to be chasing that. I don't know. But yeah, loads of news. I am very much excited for the next few years of Star Wars. Tech, if you're forced to cosplay any Star Wars character with professional cosplay designer, which one would you pick? Oh, that's a good question. With like professional level cosplay. I don't know. I've always enjoyed like going out and doing fancy dress, but I've never like to do like a serious cosplay. Nothing that would make me feel like really claustrophobic, I don't think. And I don't really like face paint, so Maul, although it would be cool, I probably wouldn't do that. But I feel like I would want to do some form of like alien. Maybe it's just it's kind of boring, I guess. But maybe something like a Twi'lek, or I don't know. I don't know if I'd want a mask on the whole time or not. Hey Martin, how we doing? Oh, Solo is 10 BBY. Okay. So Solo is 10. So yeah, we're still a way away from that with the Maul show. Or we will be. But I imagine, yeah, if it goes on for a few series, then it's got potential. How you doing, Martin? Hope you're doing good, mate. Yeah, we've just been chatting all the latest and greatest Star Wars news from Celebration. Oh yeah, Paige, I'm going to LA in 2027. Okay. Permission slip granted. She might have left me by then. Who knows? Your words, not mine. From what was a rough start on the stream, we seem to clawed it back. I thought, well, we've been streaming now, an hour nearly. Oh wait, that's not right, is it? 54 minutes, as I say. It says 24 minutes. I was like, that's definitely not accurate. Gaz says hi, Paige.
Hi,
Gaz. I was planning to go for 3+ series ahead. Well, I will be down for that. I didn't see anywhere where they said. I can't imagine any creditable sources have actually said, but yeah, I'm sure it'll have all to do with like the performance of it and but yeah, very much excited. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that are saying, oh, we don't need a Maul series. Maul's fleshed out quite a lot, and they'd be right, but we're getting one and it's going to be sick. So happy days. Doing great, Tech. Getting hyped for Mythos. I certainly am, dude. I certainly am. And with Celebration, like I said, I've been tracking a lot of the content coming out of Celebration, and it just makes me get in my Star Wars feels. It would have been really cool to have been in to have been in Japan, but yeah, I'm very much eyeing up a trip to LA in a couple of years. If Bad Batch could get renewed twice, that's so fair. That is so fair, exactly. Think we're all more excited about Andor Series 2 tomorrow morning. I mean, that is also very much what I'm hyped about right now. Was there any Skeleton Crew news? Not a single peep. Other than like Rosario Dawson mentioning it in a like short interview that she did on the live stage, I didn't hear a single thing about Skeleton Crew. Which seems quite crazy. They didn't really address Skeleton Crew at all, which is weird. Yeah, the LA tickets are going to be stupid hard to try and get with a. Yeah, that's fair. That's a factor. Yeah, that's a point I didn't factor in. But I will try. Yeah, I think we sold. Oh wow, I don't think we managed to sell them. Holly supposedly tried. I think you could still buy tickets quite late on, so I would be surprised if she actually managed to sell them. They weren't that expensive though, to be fair, so it's not the end of it. I am interested to see what happens with our pins and stuff though, because we did get some of the like Celebration logo pin and things, so but that was all for collection when you got there, so I should have messaged someone I know going. Oh, it's dead in the water, isn't it? Yeah, probably. I think it's probably still too early to realize if they've would greenlit another one. I think they might sort of see what its viewing figures go over the next year or so maybe, and then think about doing something else with it. But like I said, at that point, is it a Skeleton Crew sequel because of the significant time jump that would have to happen because of the age of the kids? I just think we're more likely to see Jude Law's character appear, or the other characters appear at some point in other shows. Anyone going to get those Star Wars art prints? Not gonna lie, I think they're kind of neat. I was kind of tempted to get either the Hoth one or the K2SO one, but I just don't really. I don't really have like space for prints. It's not something that I particularly collect. I think all my Star Wars Celebration ones from both ones are like still just wrapped up. I didn't even take a lot of the Celebration ones, to be honest. I have to say though, the one that looks really cool is that the 50th anniversary of the Lucasfilm, Lucas Animation. That poster looks sick. I bet that's going for a lot of money on the internet. I do wish I could get that. So Lauren, we're trusting you with getting us all tickets, right? I just hope I can see when we booked our London tickets. I was incapable of being able to see, which was horrific. And then I had to go to A&E. Not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, Luke's animation poster was fire. I want that poster. Yeah, that was cool. I'd love to know if it is Jude Law's character really a Jedi and why he became a pirate. Yeah, I'm sure we'll get other content. Even if they don't put him in another show, I'm sure they'll expand on it in some other canon material. I love them to just spring it on us out of the blue, though. They need to act fast before the kids age out of the roles. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I think what could be cool as like a sequel to it, which gives them a bit of space to breathe, is that because they say like when they do their final exams when they're like 18, it kind of seemed to indicate that they find out like what's going on with the planet and kind of why they're all there. So maybe they time jump to then. And that's when they're like, yeah, no, we really want to get out of here. Because I feel like at their age, it would kind of make sense that they would want a bit of normality and just like a bit of home comforts for a little while. So I can see them picking it up maybe. Yeah, when the kids are a little bit older. And that be like the story point, but hey, Cy Connor, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Long time no see. How you been, dude? We're just talking all things Star Wars Celebration. Holly was the GOAT for that one, yeah. She absolutely smashed it. And she was for the Japan one as well. But yeah, it's just a shame we couldn't end up going. But yeah, a trip to LA, I think. I forgot like how quick like the Comic-Con stuff all goes over in America, and imagine Star Wars Celebration when it's there is much the same. And I'd have to collect all the pins. Damn, I whispered that and Paige still heard it. oh, if they had all these other projects in the works, they'd probably wait a while. Yeah, like I said, I think they're slowing down content. They're not pumping so much out, which I think is a good thing. I think they're trying to take a bit more time with what they put out. Like I said, which can only be a good thing, I think. Being a lot more selective. News on the May 4th. 2 times points on selected sets. 4 times points on select sets, including Venator. Interesting. None of the new sets are expected to get extra points. Sales on select sets will vary by region. That doesn't surprise me. I forgot that they changed what they did for last year. Yeah, I just completely forgot about that. I was going off of past years. Double points on release day doesn't seem like too much to ask when the prices are going up massively. I guess that's the flip side of getting a good gift for purchase. Like, oh, now we're finally doing good gift for purchases. We don't need to incentivize them any other way. We already know they're gonna come fuck into the Lego store on day one. Yeah. Tech, what Star Wars plot hole would you want Star Wars to do more story rounds to explain it? What are some of the big Star Wars plot holes? Because I can't think of too many of them. I'm sure there are plenty. Most of them eventually get like canon answers anyway. How's Tech Unit? She's great, thank you, Sai. Yeah, she's great. She's getting quite sassy. Don't know where she gets it from. Yeah, she's getting quite cheeky, but still cute. She's getting away with a bit for now. But yeah, she's great. Thanks for asking. But the keychain set, yeah. Is it embarrassing that keychain is on, like, to get myself over for a promo? Keychain is on the list. I do think I'm more likely to pick up those Revenge of the Sith brickheads though. I do really like that Grievous. And I think it's a good price to work in with the other sets for a gift or purchase. Could probably get a couple of Cody ones for investment as well. Oh yeah, I just finished binge rewatching Andor today. Dude, just in time. It's so good, man. It's so good. Whilst I don't think Tony Gilroy is ever going to touch Star Wars again, which is, I completely understand. The guy got bought in to do a few reshoots for Rogue One and has ended up 10 years later still being involved in the franchise. Kind of a crazy commitment all in the end. But yeah, as much as I would love him to do something else for Star Wars, I don't think it's going to happen. but I do hope that it kind of sparks a I hope they get some more. Not that Tony Gilroy was experimental, but like they basically do some other. They do some other shows or like other content that's tonally very different to what they've done prior. And to be fair, I think the Maul show from being maybe this is just because I'm a Maul fan, but and optimistic with it, but like I think that is like a new perspective that we haven't had before. I mean, is it going to be interesting to? I guess what's going to be difficult with the Maul show is like they have to get. I guess it doesn't have to be likable, but he's got to be able to be. I don't know. Are we going to be rooting for Maul in this show? I don't know. Like I hope they don't make him too soft. But it's going to be an interesting dynamic because he's obviously going to be anti-Empire. So, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see how he's kind of navigating at that point in time. You mean break the Star Wars formula? But yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Just like be a bit more experimental. Do something a bit different. Do something that's not just like with the Jedi. Like do something. I know we've got the Mandalorian, but it's now ended up tying into all of that stuff again. Like do a really cool like badass bounty hunter show, or like a crime criminal something. I think that would be so much fun. And yeah, just get some good writers behind it. That's why Skeleton Crew was so good, connected to nothing. The fact that they did make a point of it being a story that was in and around, or that they made a big point when it was first announced that it was in and around the time of the Mandoverse, though, makes me think that I guess at this point it is still self-secluded, but maybe they changed the ending of it because they had like all of COVID to kind of twist things. I don't know. All I remember is that they made quite a big point of it being part of the like in the timeline of the Mandoverse, in the run up to it. So I thought it was going to tie in more, but yeah, I guess that is like now. It was good because it was its own secluded story. The most talk about Star Wars plot hole is the dagger. Is the dagger was made before Death Star 2? What dagger? Is the dagger was made before Death Star 2? Wait, what dagger do you mean, KO? Yeah, anyone else in the market for a Star Wars keychain this May 4th to get you over a promo? Or is that just me? That's next Thursday, isn't it? Is it next Thursday? My co-pilots fell asleep. Oh, the dagger in episode 9. Got it. Yeah. The Sith dagger. Got it. Yeah, I find it hard to care about plot holes or things in that movie because it's just my least favorite Star Wars movie, and I just don't care about it, quite frankly. So I don't know what. There's nothing that they can do to change my viewpoint on that movie. Like, no amount of content can make me go, oh no, this is a good film. So like, I just let that film be what it be, and let's move on from it. The Luke one is useful. Yeah, that's one I think I'll get. I've got to decide what I want to fight for to try and get in store versus online ordering, since I'm building with Greg May 3rd. Oh, nice. Yeah, just what I've tried to do is like anything. So if I can get the threshold to be like, if it's say if it's like £145, if you've added like 3 things together and it comes to one 14497 or whatever, do those ones in store, because they're the ones that you will actually get given a promo for. If you buy it online, then you'll have to get a keychain or something to take you over it. There's like 2 sets of purchases I think I managed to get it that I'll have to do in store. Listen, I got my 3 card combos ready. Good stuff. Is Greg doing a build till he's done on the slave one? And is he starting it beforehand? That's gonna be a sizable ship. Back after the internet cut off, so what did I miss? Not a lot, KO. Not a lot. Still just shooting the shizzle about Star Wars and May 4th and keychains. Oh, 12 hours, okay. Nice to wake up. Yeah, didn't it? So my brother popped over earlier, and he's going to like a card game thing at the cafe that's literally just around the corner from us, and we were like wondering if they did food there and stuff quite late, because they stay open specifically for this event. Hang on, I've really confused myself here. What have I done? Right, got it. No, I haven't got it. What have I got? What are 7? Oh, that's why. That makes a lot more sense. He was like, "Oh yeah, if not, I'll just get something on the way home." I was like, "There's this place called Pizza Cafe that's just in Wallingford. That's great. That I highly recommend." Now I want Pizza Cafe. Paige, you don't have to get Pizza Cafe. But Puddy Woody. No pizza tech. Yeah, I don't need pizza. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be okay. Huh? I do have to go to bed, yeah. Pizza or Andor? Oh, I could get one of those part-baked ones and then have that while I'm watching Andor. That'd keep me awake. Can we order it to the cinema? Phenomenal shout, Sam. Phenomenal shout. Oh man, seeing episode 3 in cinema is gonna be sick. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Hey? What do you mean, what is it? the 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith is this year, and so to celebrate, they are like putting it back into the cinema. So I think we're gonna go Friday night. Yeah, this weekend, just happened to coincide with Reading, and so with us all, a lot of us all being Star Wars fans, we were like, oh yeah, let's do that on the Friday. You will, yeah. Oh god, how long would his stream be if it if it was built until done? I love a bit of snot. How you doing? Sorry, I didn't say hi, by the way. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, it would be a long one. It would be a long one. He mentioned briefly, I think he quickly talked himself out of it, but like doing the Death Star as a build until it's done. But I was like, oh god. If you sped up the stream, you'd just see the beard growing, like. Yeah, what day this weekend are we getting that? Probably be Sunday. Pizza Cafe. I promised Sam. Yeah. Sunday sound good for you? Cool. That'll be Sunday then, Sam. Friday. I was downloading a game currently, so that's why it cut off. Oh, okay, fair enough. Take one Marmite pizza. Absolutely not, KO. I am no Marmite pizza. Disgusting. You're hungry. Go do your dinner then. Till I built this. I will hope to catch a good chunk of the second half, yes. I'm doing that thing where I'm looking at... What's it, 8:30? Yeah, probably be done by 9:15, I imagine. 45 minutes, I reckon. I need to have a chat with you generally about the logistics of this weekend. We can do that, Sam. That's not a problem. Yeah, we can do that after the stream. Actually, after the City Villa game. Paige, when's the great chocolate testing stream? Paige can't. She's got to run a half marathon now. She's not allowed chocolate anymore, Simon. Well, I completely forgot that. I literally said to you, was it today or yesterday? I said about that we didn't do that. But yeah, Paige got to run a half marathon. And in the coming months, Paige is going to do a live stream. You're going to do a charity live stream, aren't you?
I don't know.
Yeah, she is. She wanted to do Oxford half marathon. She was going to sign up, and her friend left it really late.
Really late. It's still 6 months away.
Well, not really late, but they've known they wanted to do it for a while. And then there wasn't any spots left, so unless they did it for a charity. So now they're doing it for a charity. But now they need sponsors. So I said you can do a charity live stream. 24 hours.
No.
It won't be 24 hours.
I haven't got anything to say.
Hey, Carrie, how you doing? How many episodes of Andor Season 2 are up tomorrow? Is it 2? It's 3. So it's about 2 hours 40 something of runtime, I think. Which is so much fun. Why is that not coming off? It's really quite difficult to get off. Paige was hungry, then Kaya mentioned Marmite pizza. I think Paige would try that.
I would try that.
Yeah, wrong. You used to like the Marmite scrolls that you could get from Papa John's, didn't you?
I'm not sure I've had the Marmite ones.
Did you not?
No.
Oh, I thought I got one for you once.
Maybe I don't think so. But I like the sound of it.
Wrong. Yeah, pizza. Papa John's do Marmite pizza stuff.
They used to anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. I should get Papa John's. Can we get Marmite pizza?
We're a Marmite free household, I'm afraid.
We are a Marmite free household. Yeah,
So we've retested it.
might finish my daughter off. She had an allergic reaction to something at nursery, and the only new thing that we could pin it, or that they gave her, was Marmite. But she's done a few tests and stuff, and doesn't seem to be flagging up anything for Marmite. But I'm not mad that it doesn't mean that it means we don't have Marmite in the house anymore. Yeah, but you would leave it. You not wipe the jar properly, so it just stick to the shelf that was in the cupboard.
There is some in the cupboard.
There is some in the cupboard.
I had to buy it for a test.
Oh yeah, there you go. You have a Marmite sandwich. Live a little. Hey Emily, how you doing? Might have to ignore the internet for a few days to avoid spoilers. That's why I'm gonna try and get to bed a bit early and then watch it. Although I might be like a kid at Christmas and be too excited and just stay up. Who knows? And then kick myself tomorrow when I wake up and I got to go to work and I was like, no, I've only watched 10 minutes of it. That's so much more likely to happen. That's why I really tried to be. I'm gonna try. But I will. I've gotten into bed before. The majority of my going to bed now is falling asleep on the sofa, because the few times that I actually like take myself to bed, like if I end up in bed before I go to work nowadays, it's because I've fallen on the sleep on the sofa first and then take myself to bed. The few times that I've gone, all right, no, I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm tired enough without falling asleep first. I just stare at the ceiling and I cannot fall asleep. So that's why that doesn't happen, and I imagine that would be much the case tonight when I try and get some sleep ahead of Andor. You have a comfy sofa, to be fair. It is very comfy. 2 a.m. I believe, yeah. Hey Rosie, how you doing? Don't say that when Rosie shows up. Paige just goes, oh my god. Are you?
Grilled cheese pizza.
Grilled cheesy. You can't say that when Rosie goes, I go, oh my god. I wish you guys could have. I wish we had the Paige
Sorry,
mic on there.
Nothing to do with you.
Rosie rocks up. She goes, oh my god.
Drooling over Papa John's.
You gonna get me a Papa John's then? No, you'd have to go and get it. You could go now and I'll be done by the time you've gone. Yes, please. Doesn't have olives on, does it? Good stuff. Oh, what sides they got? Tater tots? Oh, the tater tots are good. Oh, is it not? What are the sides? The vegan sides used to be really good at
Nuggets,
Papa John's. Oh, the nuggets.
tater tots,
Oh, the tater tots.
cheesy tater tots,
Oh, cheesy tater. Oh, that's so good.
cauliflower
Cauliflower wings can take or leave. Cheese sticks. Vegan cheese sticks. That's interesting. Oh, well.
Vegan ham and cheese sticks.
Vegan ham and cheese sticks. Interesting. I think we're gonna get a Papa John's tonight.
That's a really good one.
Paige, this is on you. This is your doing.
I'm just looking. I can just look. Though.
You can't just look. You say that, but you can't just look. Stop pretending like you have more willpower than you actually do.
I would never get a takeaway without you.
Aw.
I don't mean that. I do, but
Okay.
you want a rabbit eat cereal and toast.
Huh?
You want a rabbit to eat cereal and toast.
Don't not do that on my behalf. You make me cook for you all the time.
Hardly ever cook for me.
So, which is why I think the whole cereal and toast is a lie. Because then why don't you just eat cereal and toast?
Do you buy any food?
I do, but I can just buy you cereal and toast if you want. There's a party going on downstairs, isn't there? Oh, you bought the Stitch house. Nice, Emily. Have you built it yet? Yeah, I'll be in Dreamland. Yeah, fair. Warranted, to be fair. Not doing an all-nighter, working until it's on. Wait, not doing an all-nighter, working until it's... Okay. It's fine, Paige. Most of us have the same reaction. Emily says, hello, Paige.
Hi, Emily.
But yeah, how you doing? Shy? Good to see you, man. I do not allow to order takeaway pizza apart from ordering it on Friday from now on. That's... Do you know what, KO? I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So, Paige, when we get that Papa John's? Or just text James to go get us a pizza cafe and he can drop it off on the way back home. Okay, get Papa John's then. What? This is your doing. Oh. I just wish we had... Oh, actually, no, I'm glad we don't have pizza. Pizza Hut is the best pizza, I think. Like, from fast food chains. Papa John's, Domino's, and Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut is superior. And I would die on that hill. Okay, do you advance order pizza for the week then? Not saying hi to anyone else, Rosie. Wow. Yeah, Rosie, think of the stream engagement. Come on. Don't be so selfish. Unbelievable. I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed. I was wondering what these little bits were for, but they're for the sliding doors, aren't they? Oh, that's satisfying. Hi Sam, no, come on, you have to do it for everyone. It is the stream rules. Paige has got away with it because she just sits there, but so only the odd person will say hello to her. All come and say hi to Paige. All say hi to Paige, and then she'll feel obligated to jump in chat and say hello. That's such a cop out. You can't just say hi, everyone. Evening peeps, how we doing? Hey Greg, how you doing, mate? It's not good stream etiquette, Paige. You should know this when you're going to be drumming up charity sponsorships. You better say hi to everyone then.
I will, because I'll have nothing else to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, they delivered to us.
Do they? Yeah, I do know that. We got it literally the first day you moved in there.
Yeah, I think they've not delivered since then. Though.
Oh, okay.
I think that was on Just Eat,
Oh, okay.
and then they stopped delivering.
Did somebody say just eat? So you getting a delivery? Is that what you're telling me?
I was just checking. No. What have you got for dinner?
Pasta.
Yummy.
Pasta and garlic bread.
Oh yeah, how was it? Garlic bread.
Oh, is it? How badly? Oh, I'll be alright. It's in the packet still. It's a pie here. Oh, it sure is. Okay, I'm actually under your bed. Oh no. Oh no. I will just mute the mic as I. I was like, what's the UCS X-Wing cockpit doing in there? But I think it goes like underneath, which I don't think is accurate. I don't think there's a viewing point from the underside of the ship, is there? Just watched the recap of Andor. Now I'm mega hyped. Dude, I know. I watched Rogue One last night and it's just phenomenal. What a show. What a show. What a period of time. Tony Gilroy, hats off to you, sir. I've never seen like a cast of a film, like a film or like a show, seem so sincere when they're like promoting something, and seemingly just not feeling like they have to over promote. They all seem very confident that the show is going to do well. For Lucasfilm to also release stickers on that cockpit piece. Ugh. Yeah, for Lucasfilm also to give out every episode to like as review, like to all the like media people to go and review, is also a sign that I think that they are incredibly confident that this show is gonna perform well. And I know they had to release it. Like, one of the speculation as to why it is got the release schedule that it does is because it's to do with potentially, like I said, allegedly to do with getting nominated for Emmys. It'd be interesting to see if it does get nominated, and if they win any. That would be cool. Wait, is that wing screen scratch? It's considering it's in a set that's nearly 10 years old. It's not terrible, but it was just loose in the bag, so it's got a few scratches on there. I'm very rarely gonna look at it, so it's not gonna bother me too much. If Sam really under my bed, he would have died from the amount of farting today. Oh god. Oh dear. How very honest of you, KO. I wonder if Lego will make a Luthen figure again in the future. I think we'll get Andor Season 2 sets next year. I think we'll get sets next year. The Ahsoka sets, I think, performed well enough that they should have a bit more confidence in doing like sets from the shows. And they just clearly weren't given like any concept art or like productions, like behind the scenes stuff to make sets on this series. It's been kept quite under wraps, so yeah, I would not be surprised to see us get more sets. There's so many more characters that they need to do. We need a Bix. We need Bix. There's tons of characters. Have I put those? Is the right way around? Hallelujah. Oh no, hang on. There we go. That's in there. The scores for the whole season is unbelievably high. Each week for the next month will be exciting. So yeah, it's essentially a film a week. There's just Paige, you still looking at Papa John's?
No.
Oh, maybe that ship has sailed.
Do you really want one?
You really wanted one.
I always really want one.
Hey Dubsy, how we doing? Galen Urso, please, Lego. One of the interviews I haven't watched yet was with, is it Mads Mikkelsen? I get the two. Is it Lars Mikkelsen plays Thrawn? Mads Mikkelsen plays Galen, is that right? But he did an interview at Celebration. I'm assuming that was them confirming that he's in this season, right? And not just there randomly. But yeah, his is one of the interviews that I haven't actually watched yet. Wonder if they were so. Wonder if they were so reticent. Wait, wonder if they were so reticent. Is that a word? I don't know. Because of the way Marvel's. Oh, reluctant because of the way Marvel's performed. Rumor has it, we're only getting one set per MCU film. That's crazy. I think we'll get a ton of stuff when the Mando film comes out. A Zeb figure is like a guarantee at this point. Sam said it for quite a while. A few people have said it. I think we'll get an N1 UCS set next, like this time next year. Although May 1st for movie sets in a traditional like release pattern would be quite close to the film. Like usually there'll be some merch that that's out from pretty much from probably like Christmas. Yeah, new playset Razor Crest. Oh, KO, that is poor from you. What are you doing here? You can probably just about fit it all in. No, that's a complete lie. There's like 6 hours till it comes out. Yeah, they may launch it Jan 1st. I did see an interview with... I've been really, really lapping up the content. But Jon Favreau did an interview and they talked about the guy that was interviewing him. Was a bit of a knobhead, to be fair. But he was interviewing him and asking about like the merch. He was like, "Oh, the merch like spoils the film for everyone." And he was saying about how they potentially will like hold some of the merch back, like they did with the Mandalorian, because of to like avoid spoilers for certain things. So maybe we get like a few sets in January, and then they speed run a few sets for maybe like September time or something. But they'll just do stuff that we see in the trailer. Like anything we've seen up until this point, we'll probably get a set. We'll probably get an AT-AT. We'll probably get the Razor Crest. That's why I'm convinced we'll get Zeb, because they're not trying to keep it a secret that he's in it. So yeah, maybe a new AT-AT. Yeah, I think that's highly likely. Because doesn't the Rise of Skywalker get a load of sets released? When did the Rise of Skywalker sets? What was the release like for that? Did they have a wave in like? They had a wave of sets in the. Was it the? Did the summer sets come out and they were the Force the? Sorry, yeah, the Sky. Yeah, I've only been back into Lego, I think, since the Rise of Skywalker. So we got some of those sets were meant to be Jan 1st, but they did appear early. So when did the main bulk of sets come out? Was it the summer wave? I rewatched Series 1 over the weekend, 3 episodes a night. It's just so good, man. It's so good. I'm a bit disappointed Paige hasn't rewatched it, but hey ho. Not to rewatch it before it comes out. No, but are you getting a Papa John's?
You want one, don't you?
I would, of course I want one. I just want to set expectation of once the stream's done, and I would like it pretty soon after I finish streaming. So
Just have a garlic bread each, yeah?
we got garlic bread in the fridge. We got garlic bread in the fridge.
That's what I mean.
Oh, for dinner. Right. Okay. Wouldn't know. I will have pasta, but
But we're just one garlic bread.
huh?
We're just one garlic.
What? So you can have the other garlic bread? No, I might spite you actually. You could.
I'm not getting you a Papa John's.
Yeah. You sold me the dream.
I didn't.
You did. You told me they'd deliver.
Yeah, it's good to know, but
Yeah, for right now.
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
You always do this on stream. You never ask out off stream.
You're the one that bought up Papa John's and looked if they delivered.
No, you brought up Papa John's and Marmite Pizza. Marmite Pizza's closed.
Right. Okay. And then you told me that they deliver. Why would you need to check if you had no interest of getting one?
I don't have no interest in getting one.
There we go. Should I put it to the chat? Should I let them vote?
Are you paying?
Again? I got the Pizza Cafe last time. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I can get it again. So, shall I let the chat decide our fate?
Sides as well.
Of course, it's Papa John's. Otherwise, I'll just go to Pizza Cafe.
Then again tomorrow.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, is it?
Good deals.
Can't be a good domestic over a pizza. Because it used to be September 1st for films that released at Christmas. Got it. I do wonder where the story takes Luthen. Could he be a Jedi? Could he just be somebody good with a lightsaber, or none of those things? Who knows? But we'll find out soon. I don't think he's a Jedi. I'm still convinced. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's do so, because we're going to be streaming on the eve of all of the Andor episodes. Let's do some predictions. What do we think's going to happen? What would you guys like to see happen? What do you think is the situation with Luthen? I don't think he's a Jedi. I think they've purposefully stayed away from that stuff. Or Tony Gilroy has purposefully stayed away from that stuff to just go and make him a Jedi. I think he did some very clever writing in series 1 to make people make Muppets like Rosie believe that he's a Jedi. But I really don't think he's a Jedi. Even to the point where they've like released the behind the scenes thing, and he had that like the walking stick. Like they released the shot of him on Ferrix with the walking stick early and made it look like it was a non-CG lightsaber. I think Tony Gilroy was on a trolling. I've got the popcorn ready. Tech, you cannot win a talk with Paige. That's not true. I got Pizza Cafe last time. And if I want something bad enough, I'll just go and get it. Please get Papa John's. That was from Sai. He says for the Empire. If it was Mando, he would be. Yeah, absolutely. But they would have like not been able to cover it well enough. They'd have to tell us all straight away. He'd have whole Order 66 flashbacks. Tech, do you remember a few years ago we had those debates on whether or not Luthen's walking stick was a lightsaber? Yeah, he's not a Jedi. And if he is, I think it would drastically lower my opinion of the show. Because it'd be like, oh, what, another one? Not another one? Oh. I've got one of these spare, but is that because the minifigure has one in the... No. Where did that go? A pizza.
A large vegan garden party.
Precisely.
Tater tots and nuggets.
Or tater tots with cheese. What? Do they not? Oh, then probably tater tots. Oh, tater tots or nuggets? Oh, tater tots and nuggets. Whoa there, darling. Hold the phone. Sharing? Oh, Paige Aiken. That's not very nice. Just dox your whole name there. There we go. I love the U-Wing. Me too, Ranger. Welcome to the stream. I don't think Luthen is a Jedi. Yeah, I don't think so. I like to see Luthen not be a Jedi, but be someone who can handle a lightsaber. And I like to see how do Kyber Crystals pose his... oh yeah, I forgot about all that. And I want that ship in Lego. Yeah, that's a must-have Andor set, Andor season 2 set. And I think it's probably why we didn't get a Luthen minifigure in the U-Wing, because they may be working on one. And yeah, that seems like a good ship that they could do. I think the new TIE ship that we're gonna see, I think that would make a great playset. Oh, power his ship. Got it. Yeah. I think Luthen's got to be everyone's favorite character. I mean, I do fancy Bix a bit, not gonna lie. But I mean, he's a very, very well written character. But like, so is Dedra. I know you're not meant to like her, but you're not really meant to like Luthen. He's like very morally ambiguous. Is that? Will that be a good term for him? Like, I think that like this season, as the rebellion is like properly starting to be formed, I think you're going to really I think you're really going to question like, oh, what is his like, oh, like, is he doing the right thing? Agree, Greg. We need his ship as a set for sure. We do. I can get behind that for sure. Denise Goff plays Dedra so well, like incredibly well. Like the only competent member of the Imperial, the ISB. Well, not so much the ISB, but like just Imperial Command, I guess. I hope we see scenes with her and Luthen. I really, really hope we see scenes with her and Luthen. I think they could be really interesting. Yeah, I think they could have a really interesting on-screen dynamic. Welcome to the stream, Ranger. Did I say that? I can't remember. Oh, and Slanted as well. Welcome to the stream. I'm so excited for the new U-Wing. Honestly, me too. And I will be building it in 2 weeks from now on the stream. So we can, I'll have this one to hand. We can do a little comparison. Is that right? Looks like that's right. But yeah, Luthen isn't a Jedi. That'd be such a. That would be naff. Rosie, you still convinced he's a Jedi? I reckon he's toast this season. Oh, for sure, yeah. For sure. It makes absolutely no sense for him to survive past this season. Honestly, most of the characters, I think Dedra's got to go only because of how good she is at like how onto the rebels she is. Like, I think she has. I would love to see Luthen take her out on a date. No, like offer, because I think she poses a massive threat to the rebellion, and obviously we know what stage it develops to. So yeah, I think he takes her out. Cheeky Nando's, settle their differences. First date Star Wars edition. Is she still going to be with Cyril? I think so. They're an interesting dynamic, to say the least. Can we talk about for just a second how good of like an engine detail that is with the little like pitchfork piece? Or what is it? Not pitchfork. Mallet hammer thingy. I don't know what it's called. Pickaxe. Pickaxe? Cyril is probably my favorite Andor character. That's fair. I think he has Jedi history in the past, but I don't think he's an active Jedi. Also, the guy who's in charge, I think his name is Partigaz. Or, yeah, Partigaz, great. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good. Is the pizza ordered yet? That's a question for Paige. Okay. Oh, she's trying to find the best deal. Be closed by the time we get it. The deals very rarely end up making much difference at all, if any. Oh, I would like stuffed crust if it's an option. Oh, you can just add it as an extra, no?
Yeah, on some of them, but one of them just doesn't seem to let you do it.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's nothing, is it? Pay more for Pizza Cafe. Oh, pre-Andor feast. Could get used to this. Okay. I will do all the stickers at a later date. Is that right? That's right, but why is that not right? Did I accidentally mirror build that one? Maybe I did. Or did I just put those on the wrong side? What sides have I got? Yeah, you can do a medium one. Hang on. Huh? They don't do medium stuffed crust? Oh, I'll have to have a large then. I'll save some for when I'm watching Andor. Glad I didn't do the stickers. Have I just... No, that is right. That's right. Tech, do you Discord? I have Discord. Even like, especially these days, I very rarely use it. I don't have it on my phone, so it's not a good place to contact me. Yeah, but I do have it. Yeah. Are you getting the new U-Wing or not because you have this one? I will be getting the new one, yes. I certainly will. Go get that. Go get on the Andor hype. I can't not. Yeah, going to be so disappointed building the new super skinny version after this premium one. There might be that. There might be that. I just think I'm going to be so blindly in the Andor hype that I won't care though. I'll be like, oh, new figures. I really hope they go back and do a whole wave of Andor sets, like, because we are kind of running like. That's the point, actually. If we get if January is when we get a line share of the Mando sets, we might not see many Andor season 2 sets, which would be an absolute crying shame. Oh, that's a point. Did we not get the leaked set prices for January? Someone have a look and see if there's something that resembles the price point of the Fondor. Okay, just to plan setting up the collab channel on Discord so I can be up to date and chat to people. Yeah, no, that's fair. I can join that. Like I said, I won't actively be on there all the time, but I can check in on there now and then. Party Gas sounds like my nickname. Oh dear. Very good, Gaz. I like that. Yeah, figs make up for it for sure. I hope we see some interaction with Krennic and Moff Tarkin. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they do the old if they resuscitate Peter Cushing again. Is that his name? When I was at the cinema, I didn't even blink an eye at that, like, at like that whole thing. But when watching it yesterday, I was like, oh, well, and since watching it, yeah, I definitely noticed it a lot more. It's not as smooth as I remember it in the cinema. Honestly, Tech, my fave wave was Rogue One for Star Wars, so I hope we do get more Andor sets. Yeah, the Rogue One wave was so elite. I wish I was actively collecting at the time, honestly. Not that I don't have them all now anyway, but I would have got so many of those battle packs. And I would have got so many of those Scarif Troopers, because they would have been going for pennies on Brooklyn back then. Pennies. Tell you what. Guy Henry does like his wine. Sheesh. Boy, you can drink. Wait, who's Guy Henry? If I missed something. Who's Guy Henry? Hey Joe, how you doing? You building this for Reading? Yeah, I'm just gonna display this, I think. That sounds like a fantastic idea. We got prices and age ranges. Yeah, does anything resemble a Fondor, Sam? Probably like the $150 price point. No, probably more. $180, whatever the Justifier price is. If Disney ever released Andor at the cinema, I would definitely be up for a marathon cinema outing. That would be pretty sick. Could you imagine Andor? Oh my god, Andor season 1, Andor season 2, Rogue One, A New Hope. That would be quite wild. Quite the evening. Oops. $180 set isn't buildable nubs. Honestly, they've done worse. They have done worse. I'm guessing people will want multiples of the Primor Guard, is it? Wait, do you mean from the new set? That's just a regular Stormtrooper, or do you mean from the Ferric set? I would like to get a couple of the bodies. Yeah, they're not cheap in the UK though, which is inconsiderate. It might be a Lauren purchase. I get sent to her house in America, so I can get a few more of them. Oh, the guy was targeting Rogue One. Got it. Oh, this is a... Look at that. What a beauty of a ship. What a beast. The wings fold out. Look at that. Look at the wingspan on her. I know I love minifig scale stuff, but this thing in minifig scale must be humongous. My address is available for the chosen few. Thank you, Lauren. I hope I make the list. Okay, now it's just the figures, which I will bring back. I'll bring back these instructions for. Oh, the cloth pieces that we get. We were spoiled back then. Although we did get one with Qui-Gon. Yeah, what a figure. What a wave of figures, man. Lift that up. Pop that on there. Lift that back down. The Jyn Erso face, there we go. God, she's got quite the weapon there. Even like the detail of the helmets for this wave are so good. Some of these must be well expensive on Bricklink. Cassian. Great figure. Doesn't want to focus, but great figure. Double bag one? I think that might have been. Okay. Quite a generic face. Is that the Luke Skywalker print? No, maybe not. But yes. Cracking set of helmets on these guys, honestly. Jyn's hairpiece is still exclusive. That's insane. It's so good. And this guy's, even the helmet on this guy. Oh, just Rebel Trooper, okay. How do you feel about Andor's fig with a skin color change? I think it makes sense. Cassian certainly doesn't have the same skin tone as Jyn Erso. So I like it. Bistan, what another great Star Wars head mold there. Again, not going to focus. Many apologies. And then this is just the pilot. Does it say Rebel pilot? E-wing pilot, okay. So, such a good lineup of figures. You've got the pilot, the Rebel, and Bistan that you can do like from the Scarif scene, or you've got Jyn and Cassian that you can do from the Edu scene. That's really, really cool. I like that a lot. Fantastic stuff. Have you ordered it yet?
Bacon.
Huh?
It's bacon.
Is it? Okay, good. Good. That's starting to get quite hungry. It makes this figure look a bit dated to me. It does, yeah. Yeah, that's completely fair. This is the beauty. It's quite white. It's quite reflective. But yeah, look at this. It's huge. The wingspan is humongous. Oops. It's such a cool ship. Isn't this such a cool ship? Yeah, I don't think that being clear is canon. Can someone like let me know on that? It is a little bit loose there, I think, because of the weight of the pieces that you add to it. There's like a little bit of a gap. But I'm pretty sure that's not canon. But yeah, this is fantastic. Oh, you think it is? Okay, fair enough. I just thought it may be just because they didn't want to recolor the piece or something. I don't know. But this is insane. When I eventually have a Lego studio, this and the TIE Striker will be displayed next to each other, and Krennic's shuttle, and that's going to be my like 3 Rogue One sets that I'm like really happy to keep nice and pristine, and that's my like Rogue One shelf, because they're my 3 favorite sets from that wave. They're really cool. But yeah, this is proper swooshability. I'm looking forward to comparing it to the other one in 2 weeks time, back here on the channel. Guys, if you have liked the stream, that would be hugely appreciated. If you could like the stream, that would be much appreciated. If you haven't already done so, I'm sure most of you already have. There is a big window at the bottom. Okay, cool. Be interested to I don't think that was depicted on the new one, but you should throw it across the room and see if it flies. If you donate £300, Joe, I'll do it right now. Just trying to gear up money's page. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everyone, I hope you enjoy Andor. If you're staying up for it or not, regardless. I will be streaming on... What's the plan this week? Have we got anything? Oh, I probably won't be doing a Thursday members stream this week, nor will I... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. I just realised I was meant to be streaming with TJ and Amberlire, but I'm at Reading this weekend. I'm going to see if I can still make that work. TJ, I will message you about times and stuff in a bit. Once I've sussed that out. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Very much appreciate your time here. Yeah, there probably won't be too many more streams this week, members, because of Reading Brickshire. I also need to go down and see Sam and get his mock from Southampton. All of those of you that will be at Reading, I look forward to seeing you. It's going to be a great weekend. So I'll see you on Friday or Saturday, depending on when you get there. Tickets are still available. If anyone did fancy a last-minute trip, come and say hi. It'd be great to see you. But yeah, if not, I will see you here next week for all things Andor season 2 chat. Thank you guys. Bye now. Bye bye. I didn't keep up. Did I?
Yeah.
Did I? I only asked because KO was. Thanks, KO. Bye.